On a weekend that made history, Liverpool secured their 20th Premier League title. Anfield Stadium was the stage for an epic celebration, with fans roaring to the sound of champions echoing from every corner. The 5-1 thrashing of Tottenham was not just a show of strength, but also a testament to the brilliant work of Arne Slot at the helm. With an impeccable campaign, the Reds easily surpassed Arsenal and deservedly lifted the trophy. However, even as the party was at its peak, the sharp eyes of fans and experts began to turn toward the future. And at the centre of that discussion is a name that has sparked curiosity, speculation, and even passion. Adam Wharton. The coincidence is fascinating. While Liverpool celebrated their Premier League glory, Crystal Palace was writing its own story in the FA Cup semi-finals. Facing Aston Villa, the Eagles stunned everyone with a thrilling victory, thanks largely to the extraordinary performance of Adam Wharton. The young English midfielder stole the spotlight with a masterful display, showcasing not only technical skill, but also impressive maturity for someone so young. His decisions on the field were calculated, his ball distribution varied and precise, and his ability to control the tempo of the game was nothing short of applause-worthy. It didn't take long for social media to explode with praise for the player, and among those comments, many Liverpool fans began to insistently ask, could Wharton be the next signing for the Reds? To understand this excitement, it's necessary to dive deeper into what makes Adam Wharton so special. He is the kind of player who seems tailor-made for modern football. Versatile, intelligent, and blessed with incredible vision, he can deliver both short passes and long balls with extreme precision. Moreover, his demeanour on the pitch reflects a confidence that few players his age possess. Wharton is not afraid to take risks, try something different, or shoulder responsibility at crucial moments. That is exactly what he did against Aston Villa, leading Crystal Palace in a game full of intensity and pressure. His performance was so impactful that even the most sceptical critics were left without arguments to question his potential. But here comes the question everyone is asking. Where would Adam Wharton fit into Liverpool? To answer that, we need to consider the current state of the Reds' midfield. Under Arne Slot's leadership, the team has been using a balanced structure, with players like Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis Mac Allister, and Dominik Szoboszlai forming a solid core. Curtis Jones, although not having had many opportunities yet, is also seen as an important piece for the future. However, rumours suggest that some players could be on their way out. Wataru Endo, Harvey Elliott, and Tyler Morton are rumoured to be possible departures, which would open space for new signings. In this context, bringing in Wharton would be an ambitious but highly promising move. However, there is a major obstacle in the way: the price. It is estimated that Crystal Palace is asking around £100 million for Wharton, a figure that puts any club in a delicate position. For Liverpool, the decision is not simple. Although the board, led by Fenway Sports Group (IFG), has shown a willingness to invest in top-level talent, they are also known for their financial caution. Spending a fortune on a player who might not be an immediate starter could seem risky, especially when the midfield already has well-established pieces. As journalist David Lynch recently said in a detailed analysis on the Redmen TV, Liverpool definitely likes Wharton. He recalled that the club had been monitoring the player since his days at Blackburn Rovers, and that attention has continued after his move to Crystal Palace. He continues to be absolutely brilliant, Lynch stated. But the problem is that we're hearing numbers like £100 million. For Liverpool, I just think, and I know people don't like to hear this, that a midfielder won't be at the top of the priorities this summer. This assessment makes sense, unless something drastic happens, like an irresistible offer from Real Madrid for Gravenberch or Mac Allister. It's hard to imagine Liverpool spending so much money on a player who would likely start as a substitute. However, that doesn't mean Wharton is completely out of the plans. He certainly falls into the good-to-have category, a player who could be signed if a realistic opportunity to integrate him into the first team arises. Furthermore, Wharton's longevity and versatility are attributes that cannot be ignored. He is only 20 years old and has already proven he can compete at a high level, making him an interesting option for the future. On the other hand, the idea of bringing Wharton to Anfield goes beyond numbers and financial strategies. It's about dreams and aspirations. Imagine a young Englishman raised on local training grounds, wearing the red shirt and leading Liverpool to new triumphs. This narrative has an emotional appeal that few signings can offer. Reds fans have always had a special fondness for players who embody the club's identity, and Wharton could easily fit that description. His energy, determination, and passion for the game are traits that resonate deeply with Liverpool's values. Moreover, it's important to remember that football is an unpredictable sport. Even if Wharton isn't a priority now, circumstances can change quickly. Injuries, unexpected sales, or even a surprising surge in the player's development could completely alter the landscape. Liverpool knows this better than anyone. Throughout its glorious history, the club has seized several unexpected opportunities to change its destiny. Who's to say Adam Wharton won't be the next of these stories? Meanwhile, Reds fans are in a frenzy, hotly debating on social media about the viability of this signing. Some argue that Wharton could be the future of Liverpool's midfield, while others believe the club should focus on other areas. Regardless of the differing opinions, one thing is certain: the mere mention of Wharton's name has already sparked a wave of excitement and anticipation. He represents that perfect blend of talent, youth, and potential that always fascinates football lovers. But while Liverpool ponders its next moves in the transfer market, their Premier League rivals aren't standing still. Teams like Manchester City, Arsenal, and Chelsea are constantly reinforcing, looking for ways to surpass the Reds next season. Liverpool's challengers in the Premier League have received an incredible warning, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Want to know how these moves could shift the balance of power in the most competitive league in the world? Click the card beside and uncover the secrets behind Liverpool's rivals' strategies for next season. Get ready to dive into a world of rivalries, emotions, and decisions that promise to shape the future of English football. Did you enjoy the video and want to stay updated with the best Liverpool news? Then leave a like to stay tuned to everything happening with Liverpool every single day. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.